we go. Alright, everyone, this is the Mythos Lords. I'm Golden Hawk here with Black Knight, and we're gonna finish it out. Now, after doing the hero and the dark story, we now get the last story, where big stuff happens. And here we go.
What's going on? Why doesn't the cannon fire?
Doesn't have enough power, man.
Here?
Ah, my eyes. There may be some seizure, like ultra flashing lights. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put this forewarning in for safety.
Yeah. Definitely when we get to the very end, there's a lot of flashing lights.
You haven't given up yet?
No, it's all over for us.
What do you mean?
I just received a message from my boss. This space colony Ark is currently approaching the Earth at an incredible velocity.
Uh-oh.
It probably will impact
They
Earth.
have the vibrations and then it just immediately stops.
What's that on the screen?
That's Gerald
This
Robotnik.
is a death sentence for every human being on Earth. If my calculations are correct, the space colony Ark
See? They gotta
will
have
impact
the
the
pigtail
Earth
girl.
in 27 minutes and 53 seconds. All of you will be destroyed, along with your beloved planet Earth.
I love how that little tiny thing, or it's not really tiny, but like, compared to Earth, that's tiny.
Yeah.
I plan to give you a taste of my revenge once all the 7 Chaos Emeralds are collected. Once I initiate this program, it cannot be disabled. All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair.
Yeah, it's Robotnik for you.
Is there anything
He was
else you wanna
always,
say? No.
he was always like,
Ready.
What's going on
Yeah.
here? Who is that?
they say ready as a firing squad.
The vibration's
But,
getting worse.
Professor
yeah.
Gerald Robotnik, one of the
Robotnik.
greatest scientific minds in the
Nick
world,
is,
and my grandfather.
very, very extra evil. He's in the
I
old
knew
90s.
you were behind
He's
all this.
Sonic shows.
Stop it right now, or else.
I'd have done this a long time ago if I had the chance.
What do you mean?
It's a little
You're
lot,
pretty
little lot
persistent for a
transition.
hedgehog, aren't you? You're still alive.
Just
huh?
letting Knuckles pilot the shuttle on the way over here was more dangerous than you could ever be.
What is this?
This
Hey, that's-
is my grandfather's
actually true.
diary.
Everyone's got a freaking diary around here.
I don't quite know what happened or what went wrong. Was it a mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind, but then the military guards landed on the colony that day. They were sent to destroy the research project that I had been working on. My colleagues at the research facility, my
We're
granddaughter,
just soaking up
Maria,
the lore here.
I hope you are all safe. The colony was completely shut down, probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands.
The Ark was shut down under the premise that there had been an accident.
More
I
story.
found Maria's name among those who died when the Ark was shut down. She meant everything to me, and I couldn't bear the thought that she died because of my research.
She got shot.
I lost everything.
I believe.
I had nothing more to live for. I went insane. All I could think about was to avenge her. Somehow, some way. I got scared as I no longer was able to control my thoughts. All I could think about.
I don't know what to talk about.
It all based on my original projections.
Not during this.
It's interesting that he's able to correctly self-diagnose his own insanity
To be perfect.
and
I will leave
make it into a
everything
diary.
to him.
Because if you're truly like insane about all that stuff, I don't think
Release and awaken it
If you wish to fill the
I don't
world
think,
with destruction,
he would be able to correctly
so
put it
that's
down.
why you released Shadow from the
The
base.
core of the Eclipse cannon is now highly reactive and explosive. This is because the Chaos Emerald is overpowered.
Cue Green Forest boss battle
Neutralized
music.
with Earth, it will shatter into pieces
Yeah.
like my grandfather predicted. That mad scientist.
That should be you, right? We have to stop the space
Quiet,
colony
Amy.
now.
The space colony arc position may have shifted due to the amount of energy given off by the emeralds. We have to stop the energy.
We have.
But how?
That's it.
Yep.
There is a way to stop the energy. We have to use your emerald.
It's the Master
You're the
Emerald.
one that told me that the Master Emerald has the power to stop the Chaos Emerald.
That's right.
It is so freaking tiny in this thing, yet in Meteor Herd it's
Reaction of the Chaos
massive.
Emerald is
And
moving
also
toward
in the
base
pyramid
core.
area.
It may be too late.
There still may be some time left. If we pull together, we might be able to get to the shortcut that leads to the core.
Yeah. Little fun fact they don't tell you. All these characters are dead if the arc blows up.
Yeah.
No worries.
Eggman,
Just
can you
leave
stop
it to
the
me.
mouth?
I'm the world's fastest hedgehog.
Hey, let's get to work.
With my
Alright, this is a special stage here. It says Sonic, but you play as everybody.
Yeah. Starting with Tails. This is why getting like those extra ones are pretty good. Like those extra upgrades and things if you really want to try. Those things stop the timer, so keep that in mind. It also delays enemy spawn.
Chaos is being annoying.
Oh yeah, hate these things. I'll hit everything. Except that. But yeah, it can stop lasers, as only Chow is gonna let you know. It does slow down the time, but we don't need to worry about that. And yeah, I'm just gonna fly down and do this.
Another chaos.
Yeah. It's always got friends. That's what bugs me, because I always like want to kill the robots first. Aha. Around that. Oh.
Yeah, you
Come on.
might be able to fly boost up
There we go. That's what I was waiting for.
there. Now you just shoot the door.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. The enemy spawns. Okay.
Okay.
Next up is immediately Eggman, man. There's no stopping with this thing. You keep going all the way.
I'm doing Eggman now.
Well, we'll hit that guy sometime. Yeah. But yeah, these two freaking chaos. Very annoying. Oh, I didn't know you could slip behind them. Other than that, causes them to just hang out. So you gotta wait for these guys to shoot at you. There you go. Dodge your way through, get that thing up there. Nice, that's actually a good arrow setup a little bit.
There's the upward square.
Yeah, it's one of those. There it is. You're right. That's not the door. Not it.
forgot that happened.
Ooh. Yeah. There we go. Got a little scared there for a moment.
Great, Eggman. There should be a security door somewhere in this room.
We get to it.
Yep. There's probably lasers. Oh, there is a laser. Convenient. And now that door's busted open. Sweet.
Alright, knuckle section.
Actually, rude.
Rude.
Okay. Alright. I'm doing that. Rude
I
stuff.
thought it was Knuckles first.
This is the one where I think.
You climbed up.
Yeah.
So you gotta find it. Yeah,
Yeah, she's open pillars. This one was always a bit confusing.
I never understood this one when I was younger. I was super confused. But the problem was I really liked fighting the boss, so I had to do this in order to do it.
Yeah, you have to get the cannon door. And then what you did, you come back. Fly all the way down. Just go through it.
Take out as much chaos as we can.
There we go. That way we don't have to deal with that in the future.
That's
Cool.
what, the second invincibility?
Throw the switch and drain the liquid.
And then I gotta drain it all out. I think we do still need the timer to... Actually, no, that's impossible. Let me out? It does not.
You can do it, you just gotta go fast.
Oh, really? I'm pretty sure that's like a barrier. That's like the big thing about it.
Well, you stop time and then you go up really quick. At least I thought that's how you did
There's
it.
no freaking way. There has to be a separate time thing. Maybe. Ah, come on. I keep getting hit by those little extra patterns, and that's kind of hurting me here.
Use that time switch.
I love it how I'm trying to go fast, but I wind up.
I know how you do it. Actually, I think,
Okay. Let's see.
I think you did this.
Oh, there's a trampoline down there. Well, I can do it now. Now that I know that.
I thought you saw that.
No, I didn't. I had no clue it was there. Come on. There we go.
System alert. Energy core safe program terminated. Self-repair program initializing.
Now it's the Knuckles button.
Yep. Knuckles can breathe underwater, so ain't no problem.
The switch that opens the door.
I actually remember, because I beat Aquatic Mine once without the ability to breathe underwater, I would always have trouble with this particular level because I would try to do it without any water breather, and that kind of destroyed me pretty quick.
It's probably possible without the water breathing. Probably.
No, I haven't tested that theory at all. Guess that was just extras.
I really don't remember too well where to go. All I know is you swim around. Here's
What is... Oh, you gotta hit it first.
where's the gate? I think you can. No, that's not. I thought. I know you hit this switch, but I think you can go through the lasers if you do it quick enough.
Thought you could. No, that's a negatory. So there's gotta be a switch somewhere else then. What? We'll need that for the future. Yeah, is that at the very top, maybe? That switch needs to be hit.
I know what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hit this and then you go up.
Yep. Up we go. You fly past the lasers, drill down, fly up.
There we go. I knew you had to go through the lasers.
Yeah. Needless to say, Cannon's Core was not our favorite mission.
I like the Sonic part, the Tails part, and the Eggman part.
I just like the... Oh. I just like the Sonic part.
Switch on radar. Security door control switch is accessible.
No, it's a waterway. You gotta stop time, and then... Oh, I'm sure there's one around here somewhere.
It's gonna be something stupid.
Yeah.
Wow. If only you could tell me where it is. There.
Ah. Really not too many ways to fly forward faster. I mean, we made it, still. Whoa.
Alright.
Yeah, there's another one. It's probably... Laser there. It's probably at the... Oh no, it's down here on the floor. Ah! Miss.
It's so hard to do this. I gotta run this. Wait, is that? That's Big the Cat!
Oh, there's Big the Cat in there. There he is in Cannon's Car. He's waving at you.
I saw something purple and I'm like, what is that?
If you were wondering where he was, there's your answer. One of the largest levels in the game. Now, click the switch.
Primary security lock system terminated. Initiate final defense system.
Hey, here's the last part of it.
Yep.
And the good part. I always love how it says we're depending on you and then I normally die like really quick.
Nope, no, second. Oh wow, that is Oblivion.
Yeah, you have to hit it and then fly back.
Okay. See, I didn't know. Again, Cannon's Core is
Hey,
not
fun,
my favorite.
fun fact, the Omochao actually tells you that. The one time he's useful.
Make it nice.
The area below the enemies has no floor. Be careful not to
So
fall.
where is this? Oh, it's
It
that way.
opens that door. You have to kill that.
Oh, there's lasers there. Ah, yes. Time steps and all that.
What?
Genius.
New speed strat.
No, I'm not falling into Oblivion. Now I am. Yeah, give them props being at like the very end and they still have like decent stuff here.
Yeah, and now, and yes, there are 5 missions for that as well. There is a hard mode.
Oh yeah, there most definitely is. Oh really?
Yeah.
You want to do it then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this boss that's coming up here. It's a yikes for me.
Amy, you're so useless. They leave you behind when the place is gonna explode.
I really gotta stop.
Is her
whining.
body clipping
Everyone's
through
trying
her?
their best to help out.
So
and
that
so
bottom,
must I.
that thing, you're like, that's her tail. But like,
No, not that. Like the stuff on her back.
oh, that's her
Shadow,
fur.
We need you.
Or
Please
skin
help
or
us.
whatever it is. Or needles. Because she
It's
is a
all going
hedgehog.
according to plan.
Ah.
There's no
She
reason
is
for me
actually
to
a
help them.
hedgehog.
Besides, there's no way to save anyone.
There has to be. I know that people fight over the most trivial things. Some people may be selfish, like the professor said. But they're basically good if they try their best and never give up on their wishes. They always have a reason to be happy. That's why you should help them out. Saving them is a good thing. Shadow, I beg you, please do it for them. Give them a chance.
We're letting this in because this is like the one time that Amy is like useful because she triggers a shadow memory, and that's about it.
Yeah. Who knew the savior of this whole story would be Amy?
Because she drives Shadow to actually do something. Maria. Oh, Maria. HD did not work with you.
Nah. Go back to Shadow the Hedgehog where you belong.
That's what Maria wished for. I've got to go now. I have to keep my promise to Maria and you.
Speed.
Yeah. And then he just busts a move so fast. He can go through everything.
What's that? It looks just like the shrine of the Master Emerald.
Yeah, it's just hanging out on a spaceship.
They probably designed the core like the shrine to harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, and look, see, it's beating like a heart. That tells you something there.
Ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel
Knuckles, here
my
it comes.
loss and despair. All of you
Them with additional files.
away from me will feel my loss and despair.
Out comes a big lizard.
This is the actual
This be the
ultimate life
prototype
form.
of the ultimate life form that was supposed to be
Or the
encapsulated?
prototype, at least.
Leave this one to me.
Shadow, what are you doing?
The guy is so fast. I'm the real
I'm being
ultimate life
edgy. That's what I'm doing.
form. And also because I gotta show this prototype who the real ultimate life form is.
Okay, so this boss and I have a history. My playthrough, I died 17 times to this guy in a row, so I actually had to restart and use continues. We're gonna try and not, which is why I'm doing it again.
There it is. There's the opening. Trying to
Gotta hit it like, what, 7 times? 6?
something like that.
My problem with this is I can't tell whenever the puddle's coming up because that puddle is basically a dead.
Fall into it. Goodbye.
If you get hit, you have to wait longer. You're supposed to roll those, like that's the actual gimmick to it, but sometimes.
Sometimes it don't. Like how
Grab an extra ring or two.
about those narrow straights. That's gonna poke in the beast, R.E.
I got caught on its little, like, flipper thing there.
Yeah, the beast has got a force field to, like, stop you. Jump, you duck, you jump. So far, so good. About half. Well, he actually is half health now. Gonna try to leave. Try to leave some few rings out there.
They actually respawned.
Oh, didn't know that. Very good thing. No.
He's too close for me to, like, dodge. I'm just gonna get hit by everyone. I know.
Yeah, don't get sunk into his belly. Boink.
I dodged one.
So since he's half health, he just brings up all these weird things up, and you have to homing attack your way up.
And they don't always work. Square rings, square rings, square rings, square rings.
Right there. Oh, smackdown.
I'm gonna just go for it because
We'll get those rings now. Yeah. Chasing some more.
if you're gonna start your thing, do it now.
Wow, it didn't even make a noise that time.
And one more.
Yep. And this one makes it so that everything floats up and you just have to stand on it. And then it pushes you half away, and the best part, it prevents you from getting any rings. First try!
Somehow, some way, it did not take me 17 days.
Get out, you ugly prototype.
Okay, flashing light warning. This cutscene's
Yep.
got a lot of flashing lights.
Seizure warning. If we aren't clear enough. Seizure warning.
The servers are the 7 Chaos. Chaos is power. Power is enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos. Only you can do this. Stop the
Take
Chaos
that
Emerald.
big incantation for the Master Emerald to do its thing.
Probably. Don't you love how the Master Emerald suddenly got larger?
Yeah. You can shrink it and enlarge it by doing this thing. I mean, hey, if he's got that kind of ability, he can definitely make Rouge happy.
Is it gone?
Is that what chaos control is?
Why are you asking that? You've been using
Since
it the
we
whole
stopped
time.
the Chaos Emeralds, why is the space colony still on a crash course to Earth? Sonic?
Okay, we're about to go. Oh my god, what's gonna happen here? Knuckles says.
Best cutscene in the game.
Yep.
Flashing lights. Really flashing lights.
Yep. Close your eyes or revert, because here they come. Roll the dice, roll the dice, roll the dice. Golden Sonic and Silver Shadow.
Okay.
Good stuff. Alright.
This is the final boss.
Final Hazard.
Can you hear me, Sonic? Shadow? Aim for the red swelling.
I thought I hit it.
So what we're doing is we're switching. He's Sonic and I'm Shadow.
Let me collect rings. Keep him.
He's still very powerful. What kind of monster is this? I'll collect the rings. Now it's up to you, Sonic.
Shadow, you need rest. Let me give it a
I don't
try.
like the in-game timer still goes while everyone's doing like their big power up.
And now he's gonna spawn little bubbles.
Yep.
Here I come, you creep!
I guess the bubbles are next.
There we go. Yeah, you're hurt now, aren't you?
Alright, this is working. Sonic, how are you doing?
We've almost got it.
Yeah. See, they don't tell you, but they put you down to 40 for these final two. Oh!
Gotta love getting stun locked.
Yeah.
Dodge all these, dodge the bubbles. I got basically 25 seconds. Is what that thing is. There we go.
Still got him. Yeah, those rings go to 0. That's the Sonic and Shadow be gone.
Can you both hear me? The Ark is close to the Earth. Please hurry up.
Ah, blocked.
Yep. This will be the last hit and then the cutscene.
Yeah. Well, provided I don't get blasted into oblivion.
And we lose here somehow.
There.
There we go.
Man, that laser had its name on me.
Your power's getting weaker. Hey, are you okay?
I'm okay. Lizard ain't doing too good though.
I must destroy all the evil the professor has created.
Yeah.
Yeah, now, fun fact here. A cutscene's gonna play out, and I'll explain what I mean after.
For the record, I have no idea what he's talking about. But,
Shadow, I beg of you.
Maria,
Yeah, what I'm talking about involves what Maria's saying here.
but yeah, but like Shadow goes all in on this thing, and while Sonic goes back, Shadow just falls back to Earth, presumably dead.
Control.
And they chaos control, and they warp the entire thing back in normal orbit.
Yeah, so Shadow falls here, and
this is what you want, right?
he says this
is my
thing, right?
promise, I
And so
made to you.
he supposedly dies. That's like the thought behind it, but it turns out that him falling to Earth is the start of Shadow the Hedgehog.
Huh.
So if you want to look at it this way, Shadow the Hedgehog is technically Sonic Adventure 3. If you want to look at it that way. Because Shadow the Hedgehog is right after this takes place.
So basically what you're saying is after the Space Colony arc gets fixed and all that stuff is done, dippity-doo-dah and stuff, what ends up happening
Where is
is
Shadow?
that friggin' Doom comes out.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff,
Do
that.
you really think that the professor created him, Shadow, to carry out the revenge on all those who live here on Earth?
He was what he was. A brave
Right,
and
'cause
heroic
it's a-
hedgehog.
It's
Gave
a
his life to save this
Yeah.
planet.
mumble
Shadow
mumble
the
inner
Hedgehog.
speak. Hey, you gotta make
I
YouTube
guess you're
happy.
right.
As a child, I looked up to my grandfather because of all
Yeah,
the
this
great things
You know, I like this cutscene because it's like a touching moment, right, between the dark and the light and all that. And it shows like the blurring between the lines, that nothing is ever pure black or pure white.
We all did it together.
But it's always
You're right.
more of like, well, it's all a bunch of gray, right? There's no
What's
such
next
thing
for
as
you,
like,
Rouge? Off again
it
to
points
find
out
those
that
jewels
maybe
you
there
love
is
so
not
much?
really such a thing
Yeah, I
as
think I'm
pure
gonna give
evil,
up this
right?
line of work.
You look at
Too
Gerald
much work
Robotnik.
for too little
He
pay.
built his things with the best of
Anyway, I've
intentions,
got
right?
something
Even
better than jewels that I'm thinking
harping
about.
on that shadow may have in fact been used for life.
It'll all work out. You'll see.
If you say so.
Created the ultimate
And no
life form.
subtitles, so I'm
What's
just
the
like
matter, Sonic?
trying to keep quiet here.
Oh, it's nothing. Come on, let's go home.
Yeah, now here's the thing, right? Here's another thing you can think in your minds, people. Have you ever thought how Eggman helps Sonic and the others here? Why does he hate us in all the other games after, you know, we work together and save the planet? Why does he hate us? Is the better question.
Maybe it's just like different timelines. Like I don't know how Sonic Heroes fits into everything. But see, I think it's just one of those things, right?
It's just the rivalry thing.
Yeah, Eggman is always trying to set up his egg empire or whatever, and Sonic always gets in the way.
Alright, guys, so
Yeah.
we're gonna end it here, and the rest of this is just credits, nothing else.
Yeah, good.
So,
Seeing everyone.
we'll see you guys later.
See you guys next.